Hey, how's everybody doing? I'm Johnny Shaboo. I'm giving my picks for college basketball for the day. Big shout out to Jason Randall, yo. I appreciate you, bro. Let's get it today, man. Let's start off with Evansville and Indiana State. Now, this game is pretty crazy. Indiana State won 2 times already by 14 and by 6. They have a better record overall. They're 14-9 to Evansville 9-15. They're 9-3 at home. Evansville's 1-10 on the road. The thing is, Evansville has 20. They've been averaging 20 rebounds only in the last 5, which is crazy, like crazy low. And Indiana State allows only 65 points a game against. The only issue is Evansville is shooting 49% from field goal range and averaging 41 almost percent from the threes. These guys are a very good shooting team, but they allow a lot of points against. If Indiana State can play how they usually play, this game should be a cakewalk. But if Evansville gets hot, I can see Evansville covering the spread, possibly even winning this game. As of right now, I don't have I'm leaning towards Indiana State. I'd like to say I can't pull the trigger on this one. Let's go off to Western Carolina against the Citadel. Now, basically, Western Carolina's 11-5. Can't be real. 11-15 for sure against 12-11. Now, they're 4-13 in conference to Citadel's 5-11. 4-9 on the road, and Citadel's 11-3 at home. Now, these guys faced off twice in the season. They split the series. Western Carolina won by 1, and then 5 days later, the Citadel won by 11 at home. Now, basically, Western Carolina's coming off 2 wins. Citadel's off 2 losses. Citadel's 3-7 in their last 10. Here's the thing, bro. I really do like Western Carolina to win this game. They just stomped on Mercer by 24 points. I think they're overall better offensive team. And then basically 2.5 points seems reasonable to me. Citadel allows 87 points against at home. So it's going to be a shooting game, a lot of points. I like Western Carolina to win. Ball State's in Toledo. Ball State's 10-11. Toledo's 19-7. 14-4 in the conference, and they're 11-1 at home, but they're coming off a loss, and they're 7-3 to Toledo. Now, Ball State's beat them by 14 points, and they're 8-8 in conference, 3-7 on the road, but they're coming off 3 wins. Basically, I like this game to be closer around 6 points. I like Ball State to cover 10.5. Let's go with Eastern Michigan and Western Michigan. Western Michigan's favored by 2.5 points. This is going to be a very low-scoring game, I think, even though they average 81 points against and 74 points against. The thing is, I like Western Michigan just because they average 12 less points against at home than Eastern Michigan does on the road. They're both bottom feeders, basically 5-12 in season to 5-15. It's a pretty bad game in my eyes, but if I had to choose, I would choose Western Michigan by 2.5. Georgia Tech is in Wake Forest, and they're favored by 9.5 points. They won on January 3rd by 16. You know what? They're coming off 5 wins. Wake Forest coming off 6 losses, 2-8 in their last 10, and they had a really bad game against Pittsburgh that has nobody right now. Georgia Tech just coming off wins of Duke and Syracuse. I don't think it's a hard decision. I'm taking Georgia Tech by 10. UAB's in North Texas. Now, North Texas favored by 6.5 points. I really do like UAB to come within that, but I like North Texas to win the game. They have a way better defense. They average 12 points better on defense. They're 8-2 in their last 10. 8-1 at home. But UAB does have a slight height advantage. I don't think I've seen somebody over 6'7" on North Texas, but they play crazy defense. I feel like they're a little outmatched in height today, and I feel like UAB's got them covered today. Old Dominions in Western Kentucky. Now, Western Kentucky is favored by 7.5 points. 17-5 in the season. What is that? They're playing really well. 10-1 at home, 2 wins in a row. They're 8-2 in their last 10. But you know what? Old Dominion is decent. They're coming off 3 wins, 7-3 in their last 10. I do like Western Kentucky to win this game. They scored 12 more points for and 4 less against. You know what? I really do like this game to be closer to 12 to 14 points. Western Kentucky side. Sanford's in Mercer. Now, Sanford is pretty bad this year. 6-12, 2-9 in conference, and 2-7 on the road. Mercer should really win this game. They just had a really bad game against Western Carolina, where they lost by 24 points. But you know what? Western Carolina shot 13 threes and hit 13 out of 26. You know, that's not bad at all. That's another reason why I'm taking Western Carolina over Citadel. Also, Mercer beat Citadel by 35. That's another fact. So let's go with this Mercer team by 7.5 points. They're 15-10 in all year and 8-9 in conference, and they're 9-4 at home. They're only 5-5 in their last 10, but they're coming off that loss. Like I said, Sanford's coming off 5 straight losses. I'm not going anywhere near Sanford. I'm all over Mercer today. We got Little Rock, Arkansas, and App State. I'm all over Little Rock, Arkansas today. They had a decent game against Louisiana, beat them 1-1 in that series. They are 3-7 in their last 10. But you know what? App State, I seen them against, I think, Tennessee. It was a pretty bad showing. I like Little Rock, Arkansas to win this game. They're underdogs by a point. Colorado State and Nevada. Now, you know, me and my guys aren't betting with Colorado State high numbers anymore. That's a rule. But them as a 1-point underdog against Nevada that played horrible and always playing catch-up in their last 2 games, I feel like Colorado State's got this win. I really do like them. They average 3 points better. You know what? I like them to win by at least 4 points, in my opinion. They're on a 5-game win streak, 8-2 in their last 10. You know, 7-3 in conference. Very good Colorado State team. Just I'm not betting them with high numbers anymore. Valpo's in Missouri State. Valpo's 10-17, 7-11 in conference, 4-11 on the road. They're coming off a win, 4-6 in their last 10. Missouri State's a lot better, 16-6, 12-6 in conference, 9-4 at home. But they're coming off a loss. 7-3 in their last 10. Missouri State's favored by 7.5 points, and I'm on them. They've already beat them twice by 10 and 13. They average 10 points better on offense. And you know what? I really do feel like this is going to be an 11-point game. I'm taking Missouri State. Troy is in Texas Arlington. Troy hasn't been playing that well at all. 7 straight losses. Texas Arlington, 2 wins in a row. They're 6-4 in their last 10. And then, you know, Troy is only 3-10 and 3-8 in their last. 3-7 in their last 10. It's gonna be a cakewalk for Texas Arlington by 5 points. I'm all over it. Those are my picks for the day. My best bets would probably be Little Rock, Arkansas, Colorado State, and I do like Mercer. No, Western Carolina and Georgia Tech. Those are my games for the day. Good luck to everybody. Choose wisely, and I'm probably gonna have to make another video. I only got a small list today, but we'll talk soon. Appreciate everybody. Thank you.